Ladies and gentlemen, hip it to the hop and just don't stop her. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to RC Pilots Lounge number 24. What is that? Fear und Zwanzig? Is that it? I don't know. 24. Hey, 10 guys, what is up? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in to RC Pilots Lounge. Jason Rigney, what's happening? Ethan RC, new first-time listener, long-time listener, first-time caller, Ethan. Brian K. Mav Pro, mine is in and flew it today in the F-22. I assume we're talking about the JP fan. John Knopp, we've been working on the JP fan install. I got my leads soldered up, ready to go, check polarity, but I got to get the brakes installed before I put in the fan. We'll probably fire it up and let you hear it. It sounds amazing. And again, you know, if I didn't have to film everything, I'd be done already. But we want to give you the goods as far as information because that's what we do here. Nemo, what's going on? Eric Rogers, David Wilson, Victor, you're new. Yeah, right. RC Weaven, good evening. It's Jordan or Joshua? It's Jordan, isn't it? No, it's Josh. Mary Boozer, what's up? I got to turn this phone over. Wolpertinger, Tom Heat Dirks, howdy. Chris Jackson from Pegasus Club in Hagerstown, Maryland. Snowing. Yeah, no one around here flew today. I don't know, actually. Mike's crazy enough. He might have.
I would have, but I just...
Andrew Williams, what is going on? You can tell we've been working back here a little bit on the install of the JP brakes, which is going really nice, and also the JP fan. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I wanted to get it done. I'm telling you, I spent half the day dealing with memory on my devices so I could clear space to gather foot. I spent all day organizing files and then finally got to work and then beat it and just got home. So what is going on? Episode number 24. Some of you guys, I hope you got the memo. I was thinking that I was on the first batch with the Corsair and that we were going to unbox it. That's not happening. I was wrong. So in the future, we'll let you know again. But today we're hanging out just like we always do at the Pilots Lounge. There's kind of a lot of things to talk about as well as I think we're going to do a giveaway. You see this? Anybody, a lot of you got some a shirt or long sleeve shirt or something. And thank you so much for that because that helps us keep this going. We reinvested into the show. We're going to up the ante on equipment and stuff like that. I'd like to be able to drag in some graphics and clips and things like this in the future. And it's a what is it? A long, arduous road. I'm super pumped though about these patches, and we'll talk more about that later. But check this out. This is legit leather patch from Mary Boozer RC YouTube channel. Papa Boozer makes these legit on leather, just like the old days with like oil paint. This, we're going to tell you more about this squadron in a little bit. Some of you know right away that it's the American guys that were flying for the British. But those guys made this for my A2. And it's going to be sweet. And they wear really nice too. I've been talking to Wesley and his dad about these. I know that they can make some for you if you're interested. I think I'm going to help maybe a little bit on figuring out how to take orders and such, perhaps. I'm not sure. But Papa Boozer, Mary Boozer's RC, they can make whatever squadron patch you want, actually, custom. And he's got some already made, but they are handcrafted, and they're going to cost you a little bit. But goodness sakes, I got to get a good picture of this up on social so you can see it. And thank you so much, Papa Boot. Check that out, Michael.
No, it looks legit. Yep.
It's so nice. So check that out. And I told him, I was like, you know what? There's a lot of different squadrons out there, and maybe not everybody has an A2. So it's like, Wesley, let's figure this thing out, man. I've got a little swag in the shirt business.
If you don't have an A2, make an eye patch.
Make it an eye patch.
Yeah, that's cool.
So Yeah, is that make sure that's the right link to Wesley. Click it. Make sure there's a 2. Yeah, guys, everybody who supported us on Teespring and here, thank you, and Amazon. I mean, that stuff all adds up and helps us out. And this isn't a fundraiser, but it does take money to make things work. Papa Boozer, hey man, those look even better in person. Dennis Farley, he'll be showing up sometime. And anybody who wants, I've had a couple guys send me logos and pictures and things. Papa, you sent me the stick it monkey pants. I need them on a PNG file with a transparent background, and we can do it, but it takes time. So same with you, Dennis Farley, the Hanger Rats thing. PNG on a transparent background will help us out.
I've got the Hanger Rats in PNG.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, and we Dennis Farley, what's going on, man? Yeah, we got the Hanger Rats in a PNG with a transparent background. We're gonna change it just a little bit, where we're gonna put like one of our logos like this, maybe the other one without the clouds. I don't know, whatever Mike's doing on the jacket of the rat. So Hanger Rat shirts will be available in a little while. If you're tuning in late, I apologize about the Corsair. There's no unboxing. I might get one in the future. It's not happening. So Michael Rajka, Dave's RC, Mrs. Boozer, what's going on? Paul Hatcher, that stuff will cause feathers to grow on you. Good to see you both. Thank you, Plain Crazy. Jack Miller, been looking at bomber jackets online. Got to get one. I actually have them on the store. But who do I wear this one? Can you see is it Cooper?
This one is Cooper.
Yeah, I kind of like the Cooper, but I was looking for like the one hanging up here is New York City Shot, SCHOTT. Depending on what year it's from, it's kind of like wine. Some of the newer ones are a little shady looking, but I think the older ones always look good. And you know what? You got to break them in. Like a pair of shoes. Like every time somebody shows up at work with a new pair of shoes, you know what I ask them? How long did the doctor tell you got to wear those?
You did that to me, yes.
Guys, thanks for coming by RC Pilots Lounge. The Facebook group is doing phenomenal. And also the Pilot Ryan and Captain Mike Facebook page is great too. Like that if you would, because that's the only place that we can like run ads or like sponsor posts that reach more people. And we're going to want to do that when we come up with some of these new designs and stuff, especially these new designs that you, the community, have like sent us. Yeah, so cool. 51 folks in here, 13 thumbs up. Something's wrong with the math. Hey, I'm going to read this letter that Papa Boozer sent. Is that okay, Papa? Yeah, Wesley. Yeah, whatever you guys send me, as long as it's something workable, I can turn a shirt around very quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and read this. This is from Papa Boozer when they sent the patch, and I just received it today. Thank you so much again. And these are going to be available, and we'll figure out how to get you in contact with those guys. This patch is from the 334th Fighter Squad. What am I missing? Famous Eagle Squad, American volunteers that flew for England before U.S. entered World War II. This is a thank you for all you have done for Wesley and myself. Patch should be attached to the right side of jacket looking at you. So pilot's left is what that sounds like to me. Sewing and embroidery shops can do it for you. Make sure you tell those turkeys where you want it or they'll put it on the back. Basically. Stick it, Monkey Pants, Papa Boozer. You guys are wonderful supporters. Thank you so much. I'm going to shout out Wesley and Papa and Lori's channel again right now, and I'll do it before the end of the show as well. Thanks, Dave. Mary Boozer's RC YouTube channel. These guys are really in love with it. It's a family affair. They're doing a good job, and they've got the weather. So check them out. And you know what's been really cool? The last couple Sundays, Wesley and his dad and Lori have been doing a live stream like weathering planes and stuff like that. Tomorrow, I might be right. I might be wrong. I think I'm right. I think they're going to be dirtying up a T-45 for a dear friend of mine, myself, which I've had a good time on those lives, and I've learned a lot. I wish I had time. I would be all over getting some airbrush stuff. So anyway, also too, I want to throw this out there. You guys who go with the patch or do any kind of Mary Boozer merchandise relating to squadron patches, these guys have got an extensive library and the love for the history behind all these squadrons. So, I mean, they sent, there's a write-up on a handful of squadrons here that came in the letter with my patch, and as well as a very specific one for the Fighting Eagles here that I have. So, I don't know. I just think it's the coolest thing. Aviation, guys. Honor, history, service. I've been really jacked on coffee and running my mouth a lot. I haven't seen a whole lot of comments. Eric Rogers, I'm telling you, I'm sure you could, whatever you get him, he can probably do. I've seen a lot of his other work, and it's really nice. It's just a matter of time. That's the thing, because he's doing them by hand, oil paint, old style. These are on leather. I mean, it's just the coolest thing. And then he's got on the back of my patch what planes and what years rocked this patch. This particular patch was even used on some jets. It looks like the F-100, F-86, F-105, even the P-80, and is that a F-51? I don't know that one. And then, of course, P-47s, P-51, Spitfire, stuff like that. So cool. David Wilson, thank you for that. What am I missing? Dennis Farley, if you can. Actually, Mike said he's already got it handled on the hanger rats. So we're good to go. Thank you, though. We're going to use that. And make sure you like the Facebook page as well as the group, so you can see when we promote the launch of your designs. It's going to be super cool. We're going to do a giveaway too. I don't know what the details are going to be exactly yet. Basically, you need to follow us everywhere, but it's not going to be like it was for the cruise-in stand. It's going to be very simple. You're going to comment, not here in the live chat, but in the replay section after this video is done and still up on YouTube. You're going to comment that you're in on the giveaway. You're going to make sure that you like the Facebook page, and it'll be easy to find. The links will be in the description once I build this video out, once it's over, as well as the Facebook group. And you need to share it to your page or something, because we rely on you all spreading the word to grow, and that's what we need. So thanks so much. Oh, Michael, thanks for the coffee. Like I needed some more. Holy smokes. Ricky the Photon Dexter, I saw on Facebook rocking a hoodie today. And then
did he have his watch?
You remember Luscious Luke did some stuff for Horizon Hobby? Maybe it was for Diamond Hobby. I can't remember, but he's done some videos before. Luscious Luke, blonde guy. I'm not sure if he still does videos for Horizon, but he grabbed one too and posted up on the Facebook group. That post kind of went nuts. When the day I got the shirt, I was like, I was so excited. I posted up right away. Let's see if I can catch up. So Ricky Photon in the house. Nice. Let's see. Yeah, Papa is rocking it on these. That's cool, man. You guys, I love that you talk to each other. I mean, it's all community here. Yeah. So let's catch up with this one. MX-17 4K, maiden on the SU-35 today. Great flying bird. 32 degrees in Jersey, but still flying. Awesome. Nice. We had a lot of snow here today, and we almost put the Super Cub up on floats in the snow, but I feel like we did 3 or 4 videos on that thing. We're okay. if we give it a minute.
Rest, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
it was windy today, and we're supposed to be up to 40-mile-an-hour winds tomorrow and Monday. So,
and I was knee deep.
And below zero.
Oh
Yay!
yeah, it's super cold right now. I was knee deep in not only snow but like files and trying to a mess. So yeah, guys, prop plane dudes, we're so glad that we had that Super Cub, and we did the field assembly, we did the maiden flight, and then like a flight review. I think we covered it, and I think I got a short something on my phone. Mike's first impressions. Mike's going to probably fly it on the floats on this in the snow or the water for us. So stay tuned for that. Data management, almost as much fun as folding laundry, says Andrew Williams. Andrew Williams, I said it the other day, but I love your Instagram. He took some pictures of his Cessna placard. You know, I love those stamped placards you see on aircraft. January is almost over, Jason Rigney. Jason Rigney got a JP fan, and it's looking mean. He put it in his Corsair. He's going to make it a fireball. Oh, yeah, Ricky made a good comment on YouTube. You know what, Ricky? Let's read that. Ricky says, I gave a shout out to Mike on YouTube today. He should be honored. Let's find this. Oh, wait. Pilot Ryan and Captain Mike are live right now on YouTube. Yeah.
I got to jump on there.
Sweet. You know what's funny when the guy asks you where to put CG on a video you did 5 years ago? I answered, I don't remember.
Which plane?
The Hurricane.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man. Great plane. He asked me if I did book CG, and I don't remember, but I kind of think that they wanted it too far back. And knowing me, my middle name's Nose Heavy, so chances are I shoved the biggest thing I could fit in there all the way forward for a while. Let's see. Ricky. Let's find this thing. Yeah, Ricky said something not nice to me, but very nice to you, Michael.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Mike is a superstar.
Usually it's the other way around.
We all want good flying weather. Okay. Bear with me. Bear with me here. Was it on the new video, Ricky? Man, I love seeing that logo and watermark on the videos, guys. Let's see. Okay. This is a quote from Ricky. This is why I'm in the hobby, Ryan and Mike. And I am bored a lot, but mostly Ryan and Mike. Well, mostly Mike, but Ryan is okay. In scene. That's what he said. Good times. Thanks, Ricky.
Hey, Ricky, when you coming out to fly with us, man? Because I'm ready to fly my.
If he keeps it up, I'm gonna have him go. I'm gonna have him meet us there someday. We're not going.
Because I'm ready.
Just stand out there in the cold.
My Sandy is ready to go.
With your hoodie. So. Oh yeah, your
yeah.
Sky Raider.
Yeah.
Is that an A1?
A1.
I was missing it for a minute.
Yeah. That's why I put steak sauce on it all the time.
Steak sauce. Eric Rogers, both Ryan and Mike are superstars in his book. Thanks.
Well, thank you.
That book's a bestseller. Jason Rigney says it's both of our faults. He's back in the hobby. Nothing but rain in West Idaho.
Oh, man.
Blame it on the rain, Eric. Victory RC. We're family. We all fly under the same sky.
Oh, I like that.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I like that.
That's
saying.
true.
We need to put that on a shirt
and sell it to you.
Yeah.
We, you know what? I say that all the time to my buddies. Like, there's no other thing where so many different folks can get along. I mean, it's like I really do feel like we're kind of kids again, and the baloney of the world just melts away. And I don't care if you're left side of things, the right side of the things, NRA, not NRA, whatever. Some folks still post about that stuff, but for the most part, I think we keep the drama out of this hobby, and I think it's lovely. I really do. Jason Rigney says it's going to be his next tattoo. Yeah, you know what? Before I forget, You guys want to hear this JP fan? I don't have it in the plane, but I did run it up, and it sounds pretty good. Jason Rigney says drama-free zone, but he yelled it in all caps. All right, Michael.
Yes, sir.
You didn't bring your glasses, did you?
No, I did not.
Son of a gun.
I know. I keep forgetting because I don't.
Hey, you know what? But you guys won't let me forget to run the fan. So while I'm thinking about it, got clearance from the tower for a sun up, run up. Yeah, man, it's quiet. So Americano, right? There's kind of an interesting story about this. Americano. It's from Starbucks, but it's an old drink. So this is funny. Some of you trivia World War II guys will like this. So in World War II, the American guys were over in Europe, also, Pacific. But when they were in Europe, they'd want coffee. And they're like in Italy, France, And they drink espresso over there. It's a tiny little cup. It's super bitter. The coffee is very strong. And so the American guys, our guys, would always say, put some water in it, right? So that's where this Americano drink comes from. It's espresso and water. I think it's fun. So it's a World War II throwback. Mary Boozer wants a closer view of the patch. Go ahead, Mike. I don't think we can do it justice here, but we'll try.
I won't be able to see the screen, so.
Hey, that's not bad, Michael. Hey, what's this? Hey, see if you can angle it just a little bit towards my soft light. Hey, yeah, that's good. So you can see the grain in the leather. Guys, I'll take a good picture of this for Facebook. But Papa Boozer is making these, and dude, they are really nice. He's got, if you look at their videos, they've got some mountings too of these guys. Oops, and they look really, hey, film me, says Ricky. And they look really good. I mean, these things look so nice. It'd be cool as a sticker too, wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, about to fight Mike Tyson and win. Bite his ear off. All right, let's fight. Dudes, this thing sounds so good. All right, Mike, talk to the people.
Talk to the people. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring this up close.
Oh, no, man. No, I'll bring it over. How about I'll put it on there?
Oh, perfect. I'll move this stuff.
I'm going to hang on to it so we don't, eat something up.
What I'm going to do? I'm going to put this stuff over here because I know you're going to blow. That's got some power.
Yeah, I'm not going to run it up very high.
Oh, dude, run it all the way.
Oh, man, I'm holding it, though.
Oh, run it all the way.
I don't want to suck up the patch either. All right. Radio's on.
Where's your battery at?
I got it right here.
Oh, right.
Jetwork style.
Cool.
Got my receiver.
Cool.
Got my Jetworks pack. All right, y'all. This is so fun. So number 3 for throttle on Futaba. BEC. Activate. I even posted some Instagram of the soldering. What? Adapter?
Yeah.
Don't need one because this is XT90.
Oh, that's right.
RC Jetworks 6000 in the house. It's blown out. Can't see it. All right. Here we go. Fire in the hole. Throttle down. Oh my gosh, Michael, this thing is amazing sounding. All right, hang on a minute. You got it? Make sure your fingers are not in it.
They're not in it because that's a steel blade, metal blade.
Yeah, scoot away from, honestly, you can, because this picks up the whole room.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, one more time. You ready?
Yeah.
You got to do your lips like a dog in the car.
All right, okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
That was not even half. Can you guys hear it okay?
Yeah, do it again.
Yeah, this is a actually it's a FMS ESC, but same difference basically. You ready?
Yep.
Safety first.
Yeah. Go high. I tried my eyes.
I am not going more than half. That was half. All right, man. We're done.
I tried my eyes.
That's amazing, right? Got it.
I got this. You got it.
I'm done.
Oh
my gosh. I thought I was gonna. That was only.
Dude, that is.
Didn't that sound nice?
Yeah.
Dude, that was half. RC Safari. That sounded like a really nice Dyson for a minute.
My eyes are still dry.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I can't remember exactly, but Jason weighed the 8S stock unit from the F4 against the 6S JP, and it was like 9.5 ounces heavier, which is crazy.
Wow.
I think perhaps the motor is beefier, though. This is word on the street that the motor, it's possible that this unit weighs just a little bit more than the stock free wing stuff, which surprised me when I heard that. But I think there's more to the motor. It's more in the motor than the shroud. Those other shrouds are bulletproof. John's in. What's going on, man? Good to see you here. Been selling stands and taking trips to Japan? Is that what's going on? That's what I heard. Matt Huff says, all you need is 3 more and a small stray chihuahua. I'm just jumping in, but sounds good to me.
For the motors.
Man, we just got a dog. We won't get it for another couple weeks, but we got a dog.
You did?
Yeah.
What kind?
Golden Retriever. The kids. Mary Boozer. Well, we know that hair is real on Mike now. Ha, ha. Looks like that thing has some serious thrust. That's what she said. I like how he takes his own punchline. Go for it. RC Safari, why did you give Ryan a thumbs down? Do I have one already? That's hilarious. Congrats on the new puppet. I am missing out on all kinds of stuff. I don't know what I'm missing here. Puppets.
You miss a lot when you're running up a motor.
I guess, man. So yeah. So somebody made the SU-35.
Nice.
All right, John. See you later. Yeah, puppy, John. And anybody else get some flying time in besides us on that Cub? Wayne 630 says fish face Mike. Oh, congrats on the new pupper, not puppet. I get it. Puppy. I get it. Yeah. I'm all of a sudden kind of get the dog people now. Just a little bit. Like I've not been one. I'm not a cat person either. And I should know better, but
refined people have birds.
Yeah, birds. Yeah. Mike's got birds.
Yes.
Ricky the Photon Dexter says, just working on my PC-21 today, bigger than it looks. Somebody do it for me. Chat room is on fire tonight, says Mary Boozer. That is true. David Wilson, my buddy, and I took the last 2 days off from work and have flown nonstop. He's got blisters on his fingers, man. There's always one ass out there that will give a thumbs down. Truly sad. Mike and Ryan are cool, damn it. Yeah. Hey, it's whatever. No big deal. It's always one, too. You know? Yeah. It could be 10. It's not going to stop us. It's actually good for the algorithm. But I'm never going to ask you to do it for us. But I will ask you to like stuff on Facebook. A lot of you guys, I think, are on Facebook, which is, you got to go where you got to go to engage. So it's cool. That's what we'll do. I tried a watch party today. I think 2 people came, which is kind of like every other party I've ever thrown in my life. Like 2 people come, me and, the neighbor. who wants free cake. Studio needs more leather jackets. I know you need to come over sometime. Come up and see me sometime. Let's see. Ethan RC flew his ultramicro timber at his field. 35 degrees won't stop him unless there's rain. That's what she said, Mrs. Boozer. That's what he says, Ricky. Florida has cold front on the way. High of 58 tomorrow. Come on with that stuff, you Florida guys. 58. Chloe, I know better than that. And thank you anyway. Dennis says he's everywhere. That's true. Thank you, Dennis Farley, for being everywhere.
He's like a master.
RC Safari says it must smell like leather in there. Yes, it does. Mixing business with leather. Yeah, my old one doesn't fit anymore. That was my grandpa's. I used to wear it in the early days of RC Air Training Command. F4 flights today with newly installed center burners between rain showers. It's on the Instagram and your Facebook page. Yeah, I didn't see the videos, but I saw you run it up with the afterburners glowing. Very cool. And those are available from RC Geek. That's the ones you got, right, Andrew? Let's see. Ricky the Photon Dexter Dennis really does stalk. Papa Booster says Ryan T yesterday. Oh, a shirt? Is that what you're talking about? Did it show up in the mail? Is that what you're talking about? RC Mike Man just got into RC planes. Got my first EDF jet Viper 70mm doing my maiden tomorrow. Can't wait.
That's a good plane.
It's a great plane, but let me pump the brakes. I need a button for that, like, and crash into a dumpster, like that Zero when it hit the telephone pole, and it sounded like a dumpster on one of our early videos. Hey, yeah, RC Mike Man, not to at all be condescending or anything like that. Have you been flying other planes, my guy? I hope so, because if your first plane ever is a EDF jet, you might be getting another plane soon. Hey, I just got a text from my wife. She said, knock off the Iron Man JP fan run up. I'm done, honey. She probably can't hear. Let me tell her right now in the chat. It won't happen again. Today. Again. Tonight.
Just now hearing it?
No, I'm checking saw the text. Late to the party. Let's see. Brian Chambers can't wait to purchase the new timber. That thing's got larger ailerons than the other one, and it also, I think, has a little bit more power and is 3D capable.
That is an awesome plane.
Good question, RC Safari. What plane is on your radar next? That's a question that goes out to everybody. I tell you what's on my radar next is some good weather. I still have a hankering for that Maul, that 1500mm civilian e-flite jobber. And then I can't wait to fly the JP fan and the brakes on the tried and true F4. And I'm pumped about that Corsair, which will happen eventually. We are going to fly that big glider. I've seen some videos where some guys are hand launching it themselves, but I'm always a little scared about the load on the prop on a hand launch on a plane that big. Dave Archer says he's into the 262 from Free Wing. Jason Rigney says he's getting batteries. More batteries is next on his horizon. I think we were talking, he's looking at the Roaring Tops and the RC Jetworks batteries, if I remember right. Ricky says he's going to grab the FMS P47. I still want to get me another one of those and paint it up really bad. But what I want to get is some time. Goodness sakes. Time to do some of the projects I want to do. Brian K. Mav Pro says L39's next on his list. I love that question, Chloe. Jack Miller's loving the Venom 3 times. Mrs. Boozer killing it over here. Mrs. Boozer, we're going to put some of those on Teespring. She's talking about some bottomless chaps with some branded merchandise. I'm going to build the 105 JP fan in a F16, says Tattoo JT. Was real impressed with the 90mm 8S. FMS Super Cub, after watching Ryan and Mike's video, was going to get the Kingfisher, but not now. And it's on Amazon. Both of those are, I think. And check out one of the last videos for the link to it or the header up at the channel, or when the video's over, I always post it in the description. Nemo Runks, F22 for him. Fred Barron got the Flightline 1600 F4U birdcage ready to go when the snow is cleared and the wind dies down. That thing is gorgeous. Jason Rigney posted some pictures of it up on the RC Pilots Lounge Facebook group, where you guys should post yourself silly over there, and like also the Pilot Ryan and Captain Mike Facebook page. Paul Hatcher says he's waiting for a Bronco. I think Ford makes a nice one, available in many years to choose from. I know what you're talking about, Paulie. RC Weavin says his next purchase is a Crossfire module and receivers for long range FPV. He says that the Fox almost pulled Captain Blosh into the air with it. GB Linden in the house. What's going on? GB Linden, a lot of you guys have subscribed and support him as well. If I remember right, he's just got himself a Amazon store as well. So consider checking that out as also. I wish I could keep up with all of them. Dennis Farley's waiting for a video for some of the model assless chaps. That's all I know. Papa Boozer says F22 is old news. Let's go to something else. Stay tuned. You never know what's going to pop up. Yeah, David Wilson, it will be nice. Alberto Light asks if Freewing will enter the 105mm jet market. It's doubtful, but you never know. I mean, answers change. Rumor on the street is they're not interested, but you never know. But HSD has not only entered the 105 market, but has created it, and I would keep an eye on them. And hopefully, sounds like will be available at other places, more reliable in the future. Let's see. That Fox glider looks awesome. Love to get my hands on one. You can get your hands and your feet on it. Only if you and Papa wear your Speedos, Lori. Batteries running short, Ethan. Check out rcjetworks.com or any of your favorite places. I suggest going with names you've heard of. And RC Jetworks sells Roaring Tops and the RC Jetworks batteries, which are very nice. We've been using them a lot.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of guys.
Wide varieties, in-betweeners, which is grand.
It is nice. You get that more flight time. You get that nose weight you need, and he's got whatever it takes.
The C rating is higher than anywhere else. So
that's true. Jay Mizell, HSD, Arctic Camo, F16. Captain K-Bird, what is going on? RC Safari just got the 3mm glider and unboxed it today on her Facebook group. No chaps were harmed in the filming. Check out Chloe. She's been posting some more videos here and there on her YouTube channel as well. Wesley says he was there when she unboxed it. Tom Heatdirks asked if we have flown the 1.2 Timber yet. Is that what size that is? I thought it was a 1.5. Is the new timber smaller than the old one, guys? I suppose it could be because it's got different sized ailerons and stuff. Chloe, you should know. She says, thanks, G Bizzle. Dennis Farley says a nice new B25 would be nice. That's true. Yes to something. Ricky says it is 1.2. So it completely is a revamp on the old timber. Old timber being 1.5, if I remember correctly, or was it 1.3? 1.2. Nice. We have not done it, to answer your question. We don't even know what size it is. Let's see. 3D focused with the same surface area. It's got a shorter wing. Okay. So same fuse then, maybe. Nice. They should send me one so I know what I'm talking about. Wing is shorter but has pretty much the same. Got it. Okay. Mike, question from the crowd.
Yes.
From the Hanger Rats.
Right.
If you were stuck on a desert island, what brand of deodorant would you want to have with you? That's not what he said.
Oh.
What plane would you want with you?
If I was stuck on an island?
Yeah, one plane only.
Wow. That's a hard question. All right, which way is the wind blow? What kind
It's
of
an
weather is
island,
it?
man. It's
I know.
small enough you
What
can pick
kind
your
of-
poison.
Where am I at? Is it snowy sometimes? Man, that's a rough one. That's almost like saying, what's your favorite plane?
Are there chargers on the island?
Yeah.
Ask Andrew. Semantics.
Yes, man, that would be a hard question.
Chris Jackson has a FMS P40 for 6 years. He's waiting to fly. Knock the dust off of it, Holmes.
I would still want my
Yeah, what plane?
my Yak 130, man.
Yak 130, the big 90.
The 90, yeah.
Oh, that thing sounds so good.
That's my go-to.
Mary Boozer says, take the Fox with you so you can leave the island.
That's what I was thinking.
Actually, I said that. But
I'm a
paraphraser.
I was thinking that, so 'cause I didn't know like if I could charge the battery or not.
He says that he wanted you to take the Fox with you so you could use it for shade.
Oh, right. Well, to spot ships.
GB Linden wants to know if Howard Hughes over here to my left has to beat the chicks off with sticks.
Nope. I beat the sticks off with chicks.
I'm just going to leave that to die.
And I didn't mean
Right
that
there.
as like a derogatory. It's like
Jack
Oh,
Miller.
you stick in the monkey pants, buddy.
Stick of monkey pants. Jack Miller. I wish I had room to keep the Scorpion, but I don't. And the Scorpion is going to my friend Andy at RC Jetworks.
Maybe.
It's gone. It's a done deal.
Dude, we might fly that a couple more times.
It's already been. I already took the power system out of it for
Oh, okay.
my T45, which is coming soon. Yeah, man, that was really kind of the main reason why I got that thing. And Andy's good to us, and I'm going to send that to him so he can RC Jetworks it up. And that's going to keep me in the gear I need to finish the T45 project. It's all about buddies and friends, isn't it? So we're doing a trade. Thank you for liking my post, wifey. Yeah, Jack, it was a good time. It really was. Honestly, I wish I could keep everything, but I can't. And, we have our favorites and we hang on to them. And a lot of times, Mike really doesn't get rid of stuff. And he's also had to buy 2 more houses. I got a handful of children, and I'm just so crazy that I got to kind of always be in on the new one. And so I will fund the new one by getting rid of stuff that I really wished I could keep, but I run out of room, and you got to buy the stuff with somehow.
I always say I'm going to get rid of the plane. I tell people it's
We're going to
for
have a
sale.
museum.
And then when I go to present, it's like, man, I just can't get rid of it.
I know it. I hate it.
You know.
It's tough. John Knopp, yes, Freewing T45. We're getting the T45. I'm going to go ahead and talk this up, boozers. All right. I'm getting an old yellowed Freewing T45 with the Mary Boozer special treatment. And they're going to, I think, do it up a little bit on their live stream tomorrow. What time is your live stream going off, Mary Boozers? I'm so pumped to get a Mary Boozer style weathering job on my T45. Look at the stuff they're doing here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And if you watch their other live streams where they're showing you some weathering techniques, yeah, Papa, you're committed now. That's all right.
I should follow along on mine.
What's that?
I should follow along on mine when they're doing their live.
Yeah. Oh.
Weather up mine, yeah.
Dave Archer asks, yeah, this kind of goes along with Andrew Williams' deal. Dennis Farley says 3 p.m. Central. Thanks for that. 4 p.m. Eastern. He just said 4 p.m. Ryan. Thank you, Eastern. Thank you, guys. Yeah, 4 p.m. Eastern, Mary Boozer live. T45. Get in line for that one. It's going to be a good one. So Dave Archer says, how many planes do each of you own? Mike and Ryan, everyone for that matter. You guys would be actually surprised by the rocks that I got. I'm kidding. I actually probably don't have that many. Mike and I have been kind of back on our own for a handful of months at this point, and kind of revitalizing the old channel and pushing into some new kind of reaching avenues. So I've been getting rid of stuff so I can kind of fund the drive here, this push to let you know that we're over here doing our thing. So Mike's got a ton of planes. Yes, I don't have as many.
Over 380.
You're kidding me.
No, I'm not.
Holy smokes. Where do you guys sleep?
Well, most of them are Marion at the office and
That's
Marion
true.
At our other house. So half the collection's there. And the other half's here in South Bend. So I don't sell planes. And before I met Ryan, I was buying 2 planes a week solidly for how long? Man, I had just about everything up to the point when I first met you. So
that's right.
Yeah.
So yeah, Andrew Williams wants a hangar tour. Mike's the one to really give the tour. Mine is pitiful, and it's honestly.
And when you go up into the attic, I call
the boneyard.
Yeah, I call that the shed. Well, I also have a shed and also the attic. I kind of lump it together. The shed of broken wings. That's what I call it. Not dreams, but wings. My lawnmower sits outside. So all the junk that I got.
See, I get rid of them because I'm afraid of the shelf life. Like, Mike has stuff from, brushed gearbox.
I still got GWS stuff, man. And Langley and all those other planes.
Yeah, man. It's crazy.
I still got a ride variety of Fart Tech.
Oh, yeah.
Remember all the old Fart Techs?
The early ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Before we had kids and I was carrying mail and I was still in Muncie, I was probably getting one a week.
Yeah.
They didn't cost what they cost now, but if I had every plane that I've had, oh, holy smokes.
Yeah.
I get rid of them. Mike knows it. That's how I get the next one half the time. Let's see, Mike, you're everybody's hero for that. Let's see. Brian K. Mavpro says Captain Mike needs an intervention.
Yeah. It's my wife. Yes,
Yeah, our brothers in Slovenia, they've got quite a collection as well. You know what? So many of you actually have quite a collection. And I think one of these days it's going to end up at the AMA or something.
My wife, she always, she tells me that she's going to do her mail dance. When she goes get the mail, she has to go to the front door, and she has to duck under the F-16, go around the Aqua 130, drop over this way. Now she has the glider in the way as well as the FMS Cub now. So she's ducking, climbing, rubbing, step over all the way to the door. Has to move an airplane to get out the door, grab the mail, bring the airplane back, and work her way back. So
that's crazy. So Ricky, everybody's got a problem here. And Andrew also gets rid of them. That's cool. Local hobby shop. Ricky's got a watch problem. Let's see. GB Linden's going to get an L39 since he had a successful free-wing Hawk Maiden. Dave Archer, this is a good idea, wants to do a pilot's lounge at Mike's so we can see your house.
We should do that once.
We definitely will.
Yeah.
Papa Boozer says GWS stick. Best addiction to have. Yes, that's true. Andrew Williams says e-flite F-16 for GB. See Me Do says my wife has threatened the Hoarders TV show on him. And he's only got 21 planes. But he lives in LA. You guys should buy a big garage. Yeah, I should also win the lottery too. Let's see.
I just wish I was collecting real planes. That's what I wish I was doing.
You know what? I'm not going to be gone on that Saturday like I thought I was going to be, Dennis. So we're not going to miss one.
They closed Disneyland down?
No, I'm not going to be gone on a Saturday. Let's see. I use guest room as hangar, says Jay Mizell. Always to have new guest. Mary Boozer wants George Baker's hangar. Thanks, Fred, says GB. Hashtag real planes. Yes, Mike. Mama Boozer just fainted knowing Mike has 300 planes.
Oh, that's not the half of it. The worst part, I think, is trying to walk with a charger at every outlet. I do. I got a charger going each stair going up the stairway. I have a charger plugged into a long strip. It's easier to monitor those on a stairway than on a bench. And the stairway's concrete. So it's this is safe. So battery station is on the stairs, which makes it kind of rough when you're going up and down stairs. But if you fall down, you got a plane down there to land on to keep you safe, I guess.
So Delta Dart, you guys start on the choppers next. Just fold up the blades, and you can always fit more. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Gavin Wilkins, how will the FMS P40B fly on a 6000 4S LiPo? Weighs about 550 grams. Sounds kind of heavy to me. You'll probably be moving it back some. Nemo is cleaning his hangar right now. Dennis says local brownouts due to Mike.
Yeah.
Charging packs, says Dennis.
Well,
let's see, Mike. We should build a real plane together. A nice Timber or Cub, even an old P40 or P47. That F4 looked sweet. Talking to Andrew Williams, GB Linden, Michael Sherman, Hanger Rats. What's going on? Just back from dinner with family. Why is the F4 in pieces? Man, because I am doing it up RC Jetworks style with JP 65 millimeter brakes and a JP 90 millimeter EDF unit. And I'm filming that and documenting that process so you guys can see it on this channel where you come for fantastic information and guys who will give you the skinny on it. One of you guys actually made a comment on one of the earlier Cub videos about flight time and battery voltage, right? When I was done, and it was on the Maiden, so I didn't go there, but it was completely in the flight review after the first flight. I think I was down in 9 minutes, 9 and some change at goofing around, and was blown away that I was at 3.85s a cell.
And that was intermittent running. First flight was slow,
Yeah.
So we
I
had
think
four,
we went up
we had-
twice.
Yeah, we had 4 or 5 minutes of slow flight, and then the rest was ringing it out for the rest of up until the 9. So that was quite impressive. The battery was older than dirt.
Yeah, those are like the original 4000s.
Yeah, original 4000s from probably about 4 years ago, maybe.
Easy.
Yeah.
Hey, is that Timber 4S Bird? Or is it also a 3S Bird? The new one.
Yeah, the original one was 3.
Chris Jackson has over 80 planes and all still new out of the box. Whoa.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to make a maiden train down there. Goodness sakes, I love this show, guys. I look forward to it all week. I really do feel bad. No one's really said anything, so I mean, I'm glad, but I feel bad. I did a little bit of promotion on what I thought the show was going to be, and then it was a mistake, and I found out that it wasn't, and I changed the post, and I took one down, and anyway, it seems to be okay. 4S, it'll do 4S, 3 and 4. That seems to be the way they're going now, which is cool. That's smart. Dave's RC just made the purchase on the JP 90mm fan. Thanks for the run up. Now it's time to buy the ARF F22. Did you buy the fan from Jetworks just now, Dave's RC, after you heard the run up? That's hilarious. You guys always tell them who sent you. That helps us too. And nothing financial, but it's just nice to. When you're a guy who's in business, it's nice to know that the things you do are working, and it helps guys like us keep in the gear because our job is to show them off, so it's nice to know that it's working for everyone involved. Dennis Farley's accusing me of clickbait on the Corsair.
That's what I said. That's what
Absolutely not.
I told him, I said, because when he called me up, he says, yeah, that's not going to happen. It's second batch, whatever. And I just told him, I said, well, just tell him it's clickbait.
Mary Boozer says it's cool. I like the patch show. I do too, man. Thank you for that, Jim. Or I suppose it's Jim. Jay Mazel. What's your name, man? John Knopp. Actually, let's see. Chloe asked about anybody into the C-130. John Knopp says, no, I have the C-139. Paul must be leaving. Fred saying goodbye. Jeff is Jay Mizell number 1. Yeah, guys, thanks for that. Thank you, Bill. Yeah, hey, look, we love working. Mm-hmm. It is work, but it's the best work. It's the funnest work, and the reward is the community. I've accidentally fallen in love with kind of internet commerce in a way, doing this thing, but only because of this right here. Look, we were not under a directive to answer every comment on YouTube for 5 years. We did that because we're just as nuts as you all, right? So that's what we're doing here, right? This is all very familiar. What's going on over on the Pilot Ron and Captain Mike YouTube show is exactly what you know us for and what you're used to, and it works. It's good stuff, and they're still doing that over there as well. You're nice, Jeff. Well, you know where to find us. Let's see. What am I missing? Have a good one, Fred, says Paul. Fred, you must be leaving. It's an hour. I know, man. We've been running this thing long lately. It's I say it every time. I'm not gonna this time. Seinfeld. Right? I'm like my great-grandpa with the jokes. It's like, man, you told me that last time I saw you. Let's see. Kowishki, you get your Corsair yet, man? Brooke and Born? No, man, not so much. Yeah, hanging out, man. This is exactly what's up. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, Dennis, I see you. Anyway, so we're over here, and there's a lot of new things that will be coming, and more of the same you're used to. We've been I got an F4 over here. we've been working up the F-22. The next video you see on the F-22, I'm going to show you the performance with the FMS fan. And I'm also going to do a little bit of an overview. I've already installed it, and I actually learned a lot on that first install. It's the first time I've ever had to open up the fuselage to fit a larger unit, even though they're both 90 millimeter fans. The shrouds were different size. So, you know, we like to give you the goods. So the intention is you're going to have the F4 back together with JP equipment, brakes and fan. We're going to run it RC Jetworks style, show it off. And then we're going to also show you the F-22, and we're going to fly it for probably an extra minute with the FMS unit in there, which is kind of cool. So that's what's happening. Go to the YouTube channel if you want to see that FMS 1700 millimeter Cub in action. We had a good maiden flight. Then we did we did the build at the field on the cruise-in stand, which is cool. We're all about repping our peeps, right? You guys are all our peeps. And again, like the little guy, right? RC Jetworks, he's by himself, like running the show over there in Texas, like delivering the goods with batteries, turbine jet equipment, and again, batteries from like 2-cell up to 6S applications. So fun. Supporting our friends. The Boozers are doing good work. GB Linden's doing good work. Victor Shamulus is always showing up, repping, flying the new stuff, like running social, moderating the community, and keeping us all right here together, which is really cool. It's where it's at, and it's nice to be able to fly everything right now. We've been really blown away with the last time we were flying FMS stuff, it was always Warbirds, which no problem with that. But I really don't feel like until recently we never got our hands on any of the FMS EDFs, and they've been really fantastic. I know Jason Rigney just got a BAE Hawk and is in the midst of doing a fantastic repaint on the thing. By the way, you want to see progress on that, everybody's posting up on the RC Pilots Lounge Facebook group. Do all that social stuff. Hit the page, hit the group. Like it, smash it, subscribe, share it, do all that stuff. Dave's RC says, have a really bad blizzard smashing us right now here in Maine. Lots of fun. Once again, love you guys. Keep up the great work. Dave's RC is out of here. I think he's going to hit the bubbly, or he's giving us a salute. Yeah, we're an hour in, guys. Picks to follow, says Jason Rigney. Yes. The Fred Barron RC, cool. Can't wait to start seeing flight videos. Talking to Dave Kolwischke. Too cold in Iowa, won't be flying for a while. Chris is flying 50cc planes. What do you call an elephant that doesn't matter? Says Dave Archer. Irrelevant. Nice.
All right.
Tom Heatdirks wants to know, would his Avanti fan fit in the free wing F-86? It ought to. It's an 80 millimeter. It ought to. There are not 80 millimeter JP units, but I think there will be jet fan units. Mary Boozer says it's a 2-hour show now. Hopefully not, but it happens. Oh, Fred Barron's going to maiden, hopefully, the bird cage on his AS3X receiver. Barry Gruder got some sunshine in Southern California. Andrew Williams says, bring on the dad jokes. I will have all the patches for viewing tomorrow on the 4 p.m. show.
Oh, nice.
Awesome. If interested, show up to the Mary Booster RC live stream tomorrow. I will show how I have come up with his hobby of reproducing World War II patches, and there's a ton of history that goes with them, and those guys are really good for knowing the stories on the squadrons, which is just where it's at. Otherwise, it's kind of just an artifact. It's nice to bring it into the room with the story. RC Safari says, come on, Ryan, give us one of those grandpa dirty jokes. They weren't dirty. They were just repetitive. I'm not a joke teller. I might be funny and paraphrase and fly shoot from the hip, but I'm not like a joke guy. Mike, you got any good ones?
Well,
I'm afraid to ask.
I could tell them about the mountain joke, but they'll never get over it.
The only one I can think of, and I hate it, but it's definitely G rated, is what do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef.
Ground beef. That's
I mean, it's like wah wah. I do laugh.
Well, you did hear about the cow that tried to jump over the barbed wire fence, didn't you?
Yes. You know what happened?
Utter destruction.
I was getting ready to tell that one because that one does make me laugh every time,
Every time,
a little bit. Actually, I never thought about the barbed wire because now I'm concerned for the cow a little bit more now that I know it's a barbed wire fence and not just like one of those wooden rail deals. Like I'm really seriously concerned for the cow. So let's make it a wood fence so no one's harmed in the making of this joke. Shall we?
No, it's got to be barbed wire.
It's got to be barbed wire. Yeah. It's what's for dinner. What's the difference?
Yeah.
Andrew Williams says
utterly impossible for it to be.
Point. Yeah. Let's see. Jason Rigney. Okay. Yeah, I want to do this time travel joke, Jason. But I do want to answer the question with Wolpertinger. I do not know yet. How are you setting the brakes up 3-position switch? Apparently they're off and on. I don't really know yet. I haven't done any of that yet. I have heard that they're off and on and you don't need to mess with the travel, but I've also heard that you need to mess with the travel and some guys like 80%. So I'm gonna wait till I hear it from
Andy.
Yep. Let's see. GB Linden's making a legit roast right now. Eric Rogers, Ryan and Mike and all. Where did you catch the RC bug from? He caught it from being a UAV operator in the Army. That's cool. And thank you, Eric. Let's see. Jason Rigney, where's that time travel joke? Nemo Runks, my T45 is going to be done by the Mary Boozer RC YouTube channel tomorrow on the Mary Boozer RC YouTube channel, 4 o'clock Eastern time. Mary Boozer, drop the link to your channel. Jason, I'm missing your joke, but I want to see it. I have a time travel joke, but you guys didn't like it. I get it.
I like that.
That's you got to be pretty sharp to get that one. I got it. Good. This is from our girl, one of our girls in the room, Chloe. What do you get when 3 naked blondes stand on their head? Oh goodness, this is going to go badly. I just have a feeling.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh. 3 brunettes with bad breath. Oh gosh.
Okay.
All right. Dennis Farley's trying to play with setting up aileron rudder mix on his DX6 to 3-position switch for different mix not working. Any help? We can take that one up privately, Dennis, if you'd like. I personally, my feeling, and this is just me, again, I've never tried it, but my opinion, I love when things go to opinion. My opinion, Dennis Farley,
what was
on
the question again?
aileron rudder mix. He's talking about hooking up his mix on a 3-position switch. I'm sure he wants to be able to try it out, turn it off, things like that. I will tell you though, my opinion on aileron rudder mixing. Some people do it. Personally, I think no, don't, and I'll tell you why. It's from my experience. Many times, let's just say we're in a left bank. You put the plane in a left bank, and as you guys have been flying, no, you don't hold the plane in a left roll or you'll keep on going and spin it under. So a lot of times after you put that plane in a left bank, we're not even talking about coordinated rudder yet. You put that plane in a left bank and you're pulling through with elevator. How many times have you guys had to give it right aileron to keep from, tucking under and spinning in, from overdoing it on a left turn, let's say. Just not even talking about the rudder yet. So if you are going into a left bank and you notice that in your flying style, it happens to me a lot, whether it's a jet or a warbird, I a lot of times am giving it opposite aileron to keep it shallow. And again, not holding it there, but just to control the situation, either to keep it shallow or to keep from going too far over. So with that being said, what comes to mind for me when I hear someone talk about an aileron or rudder mix is, okay, so I've put myself aileron, coordinated turn, left turn. Well, just because my experience, I feel like it always ends up needing some opposite aileron. So you coordinate the turn coming in, it looks pretty good, but you give it that right aileron to counter that rolling over too far. All of a sudden now you're skidding through the turn, which is the worst place you want to induce drag, is in the turn, because you're already slowing down in a turn just because the plane's not,
becomes a slip. Yeah.
It's not flying and it's lost its lift. The lift is lost to a degree when your wings bank. So I could do a lot of talking on this. My opinion on aileron or rudder mix is don't. But obviously, try it out. If it works for you,
I used to
cool.
In the old days, because I wasn't doing any type of aggressive flying, but it did hinder my wind capacity, as far as there's sometimes that you just want to move, an aileron, or just move just the rudder, especially on landings. And having that coupled together, it's good on a calm day, fine. But as the winds increase, you want that split.
I think he wants to try it on his Waco, and you know what? That's a safe enough plane to try it out. And think about maybe what I said and see if you see it happening. I think you could get away with it on like a high wing trainer more than like a warbird. Right. Like when my example comes from what to me is my warbird or jet experience. It's usually kind of they're faster, and I definitely don't. I'll coordinate it myself. If I look ugly going through the turn, then I'll go ahead and kick rudder. But I want the roll out of. I don't mix those together. I do flap and elevator mixes on planes that need it, though.
If you're having problems with just coordinated turns, just remember, watch that horizon line, and adjust from your horizon line. I always say pinch that above the horizon line. So if it's coming in, it starts to cut in, make the correction separately that brings that back through, so you're always at that same level on that horizon line. And you know what? That turn will always feel the same all the time. So really don't. Andrew,
aileron or rudder mix is great for conquering adverse yaw if the plane has it intrinsically. Most of our models aren't going to have it unless you put ailerons on GWS slow stick, like with a massive under camber, or the differential's a problem. Like aileron differential, most of the time on models, we don't see it. Some guys do. I feel like it's a finesse thing. I mean, how many of you flew forever before you started using rudder anywhere other than the ground? I never used rudder till I needed to, till I was flying on wheels. Like I come from hand launch warbird territory. You know what I mean? And it was not something I was concerned about. I didn't need until I had to taxi. And then it wasn't until I was learning maneuvers and things. But yeah, anyway, that's my spin. I don't do it. I mean, you guys know what I mean. How many times do you have to keep it from going over? The minute you give it that opposite aileron now, you're kicking, you're just scrubbing off speed. Anyhow, I like mixes for flap and elevator, though, a lot.
I like mixes in my drinks.
Mary Boozer says he's not for the mixtape style of flying. Adverse y'all, yo. Wanted to play with it on the Waco. Do it, man. Let's know how it goes. Jeff says F7F is a prime example of opposite aileron with rudder. A lot of planes, man. Let's see. Cool. All right. This is where I say I'm going to wrap it up in 15 and it's an hour. But I really am going to try hard to make it an hour and a half show today. I do want to do a giveaway on these. And thanks to everybody who's done that. We're going to have some more stuff that the community has designed available as well. I guess whoever wins the giveaway can pick the shirt they want. Right now, there's nothing more than a few different versions of this. We got it smaller over on the side and then this big one. But we will have some more in the coming weeks to choose from, and that's probably how long we'll let the giveaway go for. The giveaway is going to be, you need to comment in the comment section of this video when it's done, not here in the chat, and say that you're interested in the t-shirt giveaway, or you want a shirt, whatever. Say something. Let me know you want in on it. And then you also should say that you already liked or follow our Facebook page, Pilot Ryan and Captain Mike's RC Air Training Command, and then also the RC Pilots Lounge Facebook group, and share that stuff around. That'll always help. So do those things. That'll get you an entry. I'm not going to do, there were 9 different ways to enter on that last thing I did. And that was cool. Very good. But we're just keep it simple. The assumption is that you're already subscribed to this channel and stuff like that. So comment that you're in, you want in on the giveaway, and in this video here, and then also share our page, do some stuff on Facebook. See Me Do says, in your video from this afternoon, the Amazon and store links did not work. What? Oh, all right. Thanks, man. I'll check that out. It's crazy. I swear sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. In the description, see me do, Jeff? Is that what you're talking about? Thanks. Thank you, man. I will fix it. Huju made a good point. I would think that mixing aileron and rudder would complicate a wing down crosswind landing approach. Yeah. I mean, that's why they call it cross control, because you got shoulder down is what I'd like to call it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's say left wing down. If it's coming this way, we're landing here. Left wing down, right rudder, so there's no load on the gear. See you later, Chloe. Check out Chloe at RC Safari. She's got Facebook going on and a YouTube channel now. Did Flying Ant just show up? Hey, what's going on,
hey,
Anthony?
Anthony.
Thanks for the link, Wesley, to the Amazon store. Check that out. Bookmark it, guys. Because sometimes I'll link specific, products, but if just go to the store, whatever you do from there, it helps us. Yes, Dennis says that's why I'm going to put it on a switch to turn it off. Anthony says hello. Everybody says good night to Chloe. Papa Boozer says he ordered shirts on Thursday.
Oh, nice.
I think, are you talking about us? Oh, yeah. Mary Boozer, you won the stand already. If you win again, they're going to think this thing is fake news. You can still get in on the giveaway, even if you got, you grab one of the Hanger Rats or the Stick It Monkey Pants shirts or something that are coming in the future. Actually, there's some more designs that are coming out too, right, Michael?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yep.
You heard it here.
Yeah.
See you later, Chloe. Hello, Anthony. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, man. Get in on it. You guys sent me a patch for the show to show off, and whatever you need there, I'll help you market it too. Yeah, guys, check out Flying Ant's YouTube channel, Mary Boozer RC. Dave Kowalski, you making videos? I know Flying Ant is RC Safari, Mary Boozer, GB Linden, Victor Shamulus. He must have dipped out. I think he's mad we're not doing the Corsair. Yeah. Wesley's totally getting a Stick It shirt. Dennis Farley, yes, the Hanger Rats shirt will have our logo also, but it's going to be like on the dude's jacket.
Right.
Like
it'll be his patch.
Yeah, it'll be its squadron patch. It's going to be like, that's why it's got to be. Should you do the one with wings? Which one are you doing?
Which one? Wait.
Are you using our logo with the wings and the planes, or with the clouds and the planes, or are you going to do just the more simple logo on the jacket of the rat?
I could use either. Right now I've got the clouds and the.
Yeah, do that then. Do that.
Yeah.
We may do front and back, dude. I don't know what I'm gonna eat, regardless of whatever designs we do in the future, because we're gonna do some just like aviation centric stuff as well. But our logo will be somewhere on it, even if it's just like a little tiny trademark thing or something, because we're an industry. We're the deal over here, man. We're like media production, social media gurus, lovers of the community and all things aviation and RC model, batshit crazy. So 10 minutes and I got to roll. Andrew Williams, absolutely 100%, says legit AF, capital AF. Thank you, Jeff. Dang, bam, bam, with some fist bumps. You need your own monitor so you can see these comments, dude. But I don't know how we'd ever moderate it all if we were talking over each other. But yeah, Dennis says for sure it needs to be on them. She did a great job drawing up that logo on the computer. We're totally using Hanger Rats. You guys, I don't know if we posted it up on Facebook yet, but you guys are also like, we're into it. We're going for it. Mary Boozer has a Facebook page. Jack Miller, you guys hit up the Mary Boozers via their Facebook page, wherever you can find them. If you're interested in patches or whatever they're doing over there, also, comment on their channel. What are we going to be saying 5 years from now watching one of these old episodes? I don't know.
Boy, we had a lot of hair back then.
Oh man, let's okay, Andrew Williams, you're on to something there. Let's do it. I like that. So Andrew Williams says, dude, a Hanger Rats patch would be too cool. He'd totally put that on his flight jacket. Mm-hmm. So Papa Boozer, you heard it. And if Dennis Farley's cool with that, that'd be a great collaboration, right? So yeah. Dennis Farley, was it your granddaughter came up with the Hanger Rats logo? And we can turn that in, and we'll show you what that looks like, Boozer. I don't know if you've seen that yet. Did I post that on Facebook, Dennis? Anyway, we'll let the Boozers see it, and maybe they can make up a squadron patch for Hanger Rats. Mm-hmm. That would be sweet, even just as an image, whether you made it a real patch or not, if you just kind of designed one round on a transparency so there's no background, like this, but bigger. So when you blow it up for a shirt, it doesn't degrade. We could work it out. He can't do stuff that's copyrighted, but he can do Hanger Rats because, man, that's us. And I think we're doing rats with a Z, but that's up for.
I changed it to an S, actually.
Change it to an S?
I did. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's
fine.
Yeah.
It's better for SEO. Yeah. Search engine optimization. That's fine. Change to S. Cool, man. That's what we're doing. Guys, you are the best. Here's the next question. Hanger Rats. Do you spell hanger with an AR at the end or an ER?
AR.
I've seen it both ways.
No, hanger is what you hang a clothes on. AR is what you put planes in.
Then do that.
Yes.
Hang on. We'll talk to the boozers. We'll get that dialed in.
And they spelt it right. They got GAR, which is correct,
oh, nice.
Which is correct.
You guys who are leaving, thanks for thumbsing it up on the way out.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's see. Everybody's into it, y'all. Hey, see you later, Andrew. Thanks for coming over, man. For real. Always glad to see you. Guys, follow Andrew Williams on Instagram. I know some of you guys got an Instagram now just because I told you to, and I think it's awesome over there. And if you don't know how to work it, you just got to surf around on it. There's a little magnifying glass search thing. You click it, and you can type in aviation or RC aviation, or in my posts, you can look at the hashtags in my caption and just hit that, and then follow accounts that you like. I mean, guys, this stuff is free. Social is free. Engaging is free. I mean, this is just the coolest thing. John Knopp says he just got some merch. Cool, man. Thanks a bunch.
Yeah.
Man, we got some. Ricky the Photon was rocking his hoodie today, and so was Luscious Luke. And that post is going kind of crazy on the RC Pods Lounge. I was like, because I think I was the first one to get my shirt, and I was like, did anybody get their stuff yet? And that post is still going really, really hot. Wesley, you got to do Instagram, man. Even if it's just a way to cross promote your YouTube videos. Hey, Scott, what's going on, man? Scott from Texas, remember?
Yeah. Hey, buddy.
What's going on, man? Mitchell Farley, got your shirts today. Cool, man. Post, rock them, model that stuff. If you post on Instagram, at me, tag me, whatever. And, man, go to RC Pods Lounge Facebook group. That thing is on fire. It's a good place to post up your pics. A lot of people did them wearing their shirts. We're going to do a giveaway. We're going to figure it out. It's kind of loose right now, but we'll figure it out in a couple weeks, maybe 3. I'd like to get back from Disney before we do it, maybe. Get out of here, GB. Go watch your UFC, man. Heck yeah, we'll do. Yeah, post it up, Mitchell. There might be a Ryan and Mike shirt in a Boozer video. Killer, man. There ought to be. I need to get a Boozer shirt in a video as well. Hey, Mike Kennedy says his son and him will maiden their shirts tomorrow at the field. Yeah, man. That should be the giveaway, but they already got it. That's good stuff though, man. Yeah. Post up. If you're not on Facebook.
All right. So what if we did 2 giveaways? One's in general.
Later, Barry.
And the second giveaway is for somebody who's already rocking a shirt. They can get a giveaway for a new design.
Absolutely. Great idea.
I like that.
It doesn't have to be the branded logo. Whoever wins the giveaway, it doesn't matter if you have a shirt already or not, because there are going to be more. You get a pick. Mm-hmm. You want 2 that are the same, you can get 2 that are the same. Cool. Everybody likes that idea. That's a good one. Barry Gruder, once again, thank you for coming by. Good night. He says good night to everybody. Chris Frick wants to know when the Corsair assembly is going to happen. As soon as I get one. I made a mistake, and I did not get one in the first batch. And I'm probably going to just go ahead and put that money into the business because we're growing our reach because we're back over here on our outlets killing it. So eventually, I'll say. And I'm sorry that happened that way. I really thought that's what was going to be going down tonight, and I was pumped about it. Sorry. Not clickbait. I promise you. I don't need clickbait. We've done 24 in a row. You guys, there's like 10 cats in the room, like the minute 1 of the show. Like it fills up pretty quick. You guys are great. And we work hard to be consistent in that area as well. So there's no wondering if we're doing this. Like I really will have to be on my deathbed or something to miss a show. I mean, worst case scenario, it's going to be a premiere or something like that. But we're not going to miss a Saturday night. Nemo, thank you for coming by. Good to see you. Wesley, I'm sure we'll talk in the future. I'm going to be in Orlando in a few weeks. I don't know how far away that is from you guys. Anthony says later. Anthony, man, I finally get my hands back on a T45 pretty soon, which I'm really stoked about. And if you want to see how to weather one of those things, Mary Boozer's RC is going to do a live stream where I think they're going to spend a little time dirtying up a T45 for me tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern. Flying Anthony is one of our dear friends, and really the reason why Texas ever happened in the first place, along with Dave Hawker. And then we met Dennis Farley there and his son in person, and we stayed with Andy at RC Jetworks. And that's all community, right? I mean, that all started off being this way, internet.
Yeah.
And we got there. It's just like when we're able to go to events where we can meet you in person, man. Goodness sakes. I mean, we recognize so many of the names on here. I mean, you're our friends for real, but man, once we get to hang out and, spend some time together, Scott, he's on here. There he is right there. Scott's one of those guys too, that was with us the first trip in Texas and the second trip in Texas. I'll never forget that dinner at the meat joint. And I want to go there now.
Oh, I know it.
So just love the hobby, love the people you meet, man. It's amazing. So thanks, Anthony. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but it's like, just love you, man. Glad to see you over here. And I can't wait to do it again. I mean, you're such gracious host there. Mm-hmm. The hospitality in Texas is amazing. It's overwhelming. And honestly, that may have been the first time it really kind of hit me and Mike, actually, that maybe that we were onto something. We've been at it for a long time, but I really feel like that first time we went to Texas, we kind of, that was just a wonderful, engaging time with you guys. And just to see, it's so real. That's the thing. It's just so real. So Papa Boozer says we're going to be an hour away. We got to work this out. Hard 8 barbecue. Anthony Scott, Dave Hawker. Where's he at?
Yeah,
man?
Where's Dave at?
He's never here, man. You know where? He's on Amazon buying some batteries I've never heard of. I like to give Dave a hard time. Wesley's going to Joe Knoll. I don't know if I'll go to Joe Knoll. It's we'll have to see. It's a little bigger than I kind of like to. I like the low key stuff.
Yep, where you just hang out.
Kind of do, man.
And our favorite part is after everything has shut down, where you get to
with your bros.
Otherwise, you're flying and that's great. But I love the after hours, the RC lounge, if you will.
Dave is a working fool, says Scott. It's true. Lots of travel. He was in India like the other day. I saw it on like LinkedIn or something. Scott's going to Jet Jam. That's killer. Mary Boozer, you got to go to Jet Jam. Flying Ant's been trying. Let's see. He's been trying to get to Neffy and never can work it out. But Anthony, you've got to get to Jet Jam if you can.
Will be your jam.
Dude, because Jet Jam, Andy will be there. Dave Hawker went last time. Scott's going this time. I hope the Boozers go. We're going. RC Pilots Lounge is going. Sean Gallagher's going to be there. I hope Dave Kowalski's coming. I think too. He signed up. So guys that I know but I haven't met yet in person are going to be there. And Jet Jam's going to be sweet. Guys who aren't flying jets come anyway. But maybe do the Muncie show. I love the National Electric fly-in in Muncie.
That's a fun one too.
It's a good time.
And both places offers camping. So if you're cruising in on in a camper.
Who'd you've got me figured out. He says, is that a large Starbucks there? No wonder you can never end these shows. Talk about nasty strong. I don't have regular coffee. I got the Americano.
Not only that, he's only drank about that much.
I know.
So by the time he downs that, it'll be like 5 a.m. It'll be
it's only that much.
Yeah.
Dennis, get your butt to Neffy. Lon, what's going on? Going to Jet Jam this year. Cool. Dave's going to all 4 days. You guys rock your gear there, man. We got the Pilot Ryan and Captain Mike apparel. What's Enterprise? What's it called? Like when you're like world dominating. What is it?
Empire.
That's the word I'm looking for. I'm telling you, 10 minutes and that's it. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and we'll be done. Jets over Wilson, North Carolina. Check it out. I wish we could do it all.
Yeah.
I would love to go on tour. I'd have to get a big old vintage jet stream and take the family with me because there's no way I'm going to be away from them very long. They're little. I love them, and that's you pick where you find your passion. That's it too. I'm not missing nothing. Dynasty. Yes, Anthony. Dynasty. I'm Blake Carrington. Who are you? Charlize Tilton. Do you remember that show?
That was the break off of Texas or off of Dallas.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Dynasty, yeah.
Or was that the?
It might have been
Knots Landing, wasn't it? That was the break.
Knots Landing was a break off.
That was kind
Dallas.
of their the competitor, was it? Yeah, man, that was back in the day, wasn't it?
It was. And Dynasty and Dallas and Falcon Crest. Might as well been the same
that all got
show.
Replaced with Knight Rider at my house.
Hey, Knight Rider's cool. Oh man, Kowalski. Let's see. Somebody didn't get the shirt size they want.
Uh-oh.
I have the 4XL, but not the T. Oh man. I'll see what I can do. Surf around because some of those different products have different offerings, I think, between long sleeve and short sleeve, perhaps. I'd love to take care of you on that, though. EDF Jet Jam info at RC Flight Deck. There's the link. Thank you, Dave Kowalski, for dropping that in there. Yeah, tall. I tried, man. I really picked stuff that let me have the biggest sizes I could do. All right, Dave. Sounds good, man.
Yeah, because we do hang out with the guys from Texas, and we see how big they were.
I think Dennis was the guy who told me to make sure I got big. And same with my buddy Hippie64, who's not in the room tonight. Mikey Baltes is in the house, though, and the house is packed. An hour 36 into his show about absolutely nothing. We did run up. Yeah, now, says Scott Millspout to Mikey. Yeah, now. We did run up the JP fan, and it sounded mean.
Yes.
We talked about the patch. Is not the nicotine patch. This is way better. Man, I think this is fantastic. And I'm gonna get it put on my jacket. I am. And I think hopefully we're going to have I think there's going to be a lot of merchandise going around, man. Mary Boosters are going to have some. I think I'll do my part to help promote that. And then I think we'll try to get some kind of Hanger Rats patch. Yeah, good times. So what did I miss?
And if you pay extra money on this patch, they'll also put a layer of fentanyl there. You have the fentanyl patch, right? Wow.
Thanks, Dave. You're the best, man. I think it was you who said it first, wasn't it? Talking about the show being like Seinfeld. So Anthony was late chiming in, so I must have missed hearing what plane that is in the background. Yeah, Anthony, still working on the F4. I'm doing it up RC Jetworks style. So I've got a JP 90mm 6S power system that I've outfitted in there. And I'm making a video to show you how to install it. You have to hone it out a little bit inside to make it fit. And I'm running install video on the JP 65mm 4mm axle brakes. So there's a double duty going on with the F4. And I'm working on the videos because I want to show you guys how to do it, what it takes to get it done, what it looks like making the install happen, how to button it up, and then when we get the weather, performance. So the Jet Jam will have this F4 on the JP equipment and the brakes. It'll be sweet. Not to mention I'm going to be flying the F-22 on an FMS system and maybe try some jet fan stuff in the future. But I'm kind of new to swapping EDFs out. I've always flown stock, but I've fallen in love with extra flight time. especially me and him being guys who really like landing stuff as much as we do flying fast and all. Like the flight time, I don't really care about top speed as much as like good power to weight and flight time. So thank you, Wesley, for the link. Tattoo JT. If you follow me on Instagram, the link is in the description there. If you're on the Pilot Ryan and Captain Mike RC Facebook page, you can shop, I think, right from there, perhaps.
Dude, I'm ready to run around your block a couple times.
Why is that?
This coffee's got me pumped, man.
Yeah, I'm pumped. I know, right? It's like I really could keep on. Tattoo JT, thanks, man. Check that out. We got a lot of different options, and there's more to come. A lot of cool stuff happening in the hobby, really, and in the community for sure.
We also got inside information on what's going on in the hobby that, and just bear with it a minute, because there's some pretty cool stuff going to be happening in the future here real quick. So.
And that's all for now.
Yeah, that's all we can say.
I hear you, Tattoo JT. He says he's not been on Facebook in over a year, but I have your Instagram. Go and grab some merch. Sweet, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Thank you so much. And again, there's more to come, and there's giveaways too. So some of the new designs you can get a hold of, whatever. But that F4 will be master of the domain. Dave Kowicki says, run the EDF up again. You know what? I would if I didn't already receive a text message from my lovely wife talking about waking up the kids. And waking up the kids will definitely end the show. Wesley. Cool, man. Privy to the pipeline for quite some time. Have not been on Facebook. Yeah, okay. Fly, Mike, fly. Thanks. Everybody leaving. Give it a thumbs up on your way out. That helps us. If you went in on the giveaway, make sure you make a note in the comment section of the replay, not necessarily in the chat. Dave's trying to get me in trouble. Appreciate that, man. That's what all good buddies do, right? Mike and I have to work this in a way like we've been doing for years. We figured out a way for the hobby to kind of sustain itself, and it's got to do that, or our wives won't let us play together anymore. So that's kind of what's up. Lon Louver, see ya. Thanks for coming over, man. I did it again. I swear, 3 minutes, and I'm doing the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 deal. Okay, I'm telling you, and I have to do that because I'll never really just come to an end. I think sometimes I have more of a direct idea what I want to
show that doesn't end.
A lot of times I have an agenda. A lot of times I don't. When I don't have an agenda, actually those are longer shows. When I have an agenda, I think I come to the end, and then that's it. Anthony, it sounds mean, and I think you're going to hear a lot more JP hobby fans in jets in the future. I know Jason Rigney bought one. Handful of other guys have been exposed to the upgrade. So go to rcjetworks.com and check that out, man. And as soon as our videos are done, they're going to live on our channel, but they're also going to be linked into the website over there, RC Jetworks, because he's a dear friend of ours, just like all you guys, and we love to help him out and support him, and he's supporting us with these cool gadgets, man, to show off to you guys. So we love it. Dennis, he's out of here. I think the guys were giving me a hard time last time too about trying to get out and cut out. Papa Boozer, you're funny. Mary Boozer, I told you it's a 2-hour show at the lounge. Now everyone knows that. Thanks for the fun, you guys. Have a great night. See you later, Jeff.
Yep.
You guys that want to see the FMS Cub, check out the video, man. We put up 3 videos on FMS 1700 millimeter Cub over the last week, and we're going to get that big glider up one of these days too. We are not all about jets, but we sure will have a good time with them. But don't worry, prop guys, civilian guys, we're going to fly whatever we get our hands on. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brian Chambers. All right, man. There's like 40 seconds left. I swear I'm going to do it. Jordan Dole just got here tonight, was watching a movie with his wife. I'll have to catch the rest on the replay. Yes, you will, because we are out. He's afraid of the foam wheels on that Cub. You can always change them out. They are rubber, but of course that'll degrade after a while. See you later, Scott. Man, I want to go eat dinner. My bros in Texas. Stick a monkey pants. 15 seconds, Mike. Any last words?
Yes, I got a few. Last words.
I only drank that much. Could you imagine? I'll save this for tomorrow.
I can't sit still.
I'm jacked. I mean, me and him are going to, you know what, we'll probably take a phone call after this because that's kind of sometimes what happens. We'll take a phone call or just a one-on-one situation. Love you too, Anthony. Papa Boozer, thanks for the patch. It looks amazing. Yep. I think you can really turn that into something that'll help you guys fund your passion over there as well, because that's cool when that happens. Mm-hmm. And let's no one be fooled. Nothing worth having is given freely. Like you work to make those patches. Yeah. We have a good time working to give you guys the goods too. Like, look, I'd rather just slap stuff together, but we show you how we do what we do because it's fun. And we look, hobby shops are dying across the country, all over the place. You can't go into one and see stuff going on anymore. You have to go online. So we're like that place, we're your eyes. We'll show you how to do it. Just like Wesley showed you guys how to dirty up some planes with some airbrushing at Mary Boozer's. We'll show you how to install this thing. So when you think about it yourself, if you can do it or not. It's all about information. It's the power we want to give you guys to make informed decisions on what you want to do. And so we love what we're doing with you. It's a good time. It is so hard to say goodbye, Nemo. We're still here. You're right. Cool show. Check it out again next week. Yeah, man. 24 shows in a week. Love you guys. We're out here. I don't know what it'll be next week. I never do. I have an idea, but we'll see. We're out here, guys. Thanks so much. Check us out. Links in the description. They won't be yet. I got to build out the video once it lives as a replay. But if you want access to our links, go to the video from last week of the Cub or the Pilot's Lounge. All the links are there. I just transfer them over every time. So that's what it is. Eventually, we're going to have a website where you can land and offshoot to all the things we have going on. But for now, YouTube's really kind of the deal. Facebook, Instagram, yada, yada, yada. Thanks so much, guys. We love you. Happy birthday to Mitchell Farley. Good night, gentlemen. Michael Sherman, Hanger Rat Supreme. Nemo Runks talking about dropping to the 70s tomorrow from the Bahamas. I wish. We get a lot of snow. All right, guys. I hate leaving. We're out of here. Appreciate you. 5, 4, 3, 2. How do I do it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Stick a monkey pants. I saluted too many times. That's what it is. Hey, see you guys. Later. Appreciate you. Bye.